I always see it as the original music is for me. At the end of the day, it's my songs. I wrote it. Call it a legacy or whatever. It's my songs. Yes, you try and put something out there to see if you can get some commercial traction or something, but the covers is my job. You know, so that's how I try and separate it. I play covers, that's my job. And when I write original music, that's my hobby. She's the sweetest apple pie, when she get alone that I buy and buy. When she gets a letter, she won't tell her till she comes home. You know what, I'm still doing what I love. Yeah, I don't always like singing Brown Eyed Girl, Sweet Home Alabama, Los Lappy. It's not always what I want to do, but it's my job. You know, I think everybody, you don't like your job every day. Most people like their job, but not every day. So you do what you need to do to earn your money, and you do it with a smile on your face, and that's it. I started in high school, you know, you see the older guys playing in bands, and you like, oh, that's cool, I need to do that. It's like, and back in the Nirvana age, you know, everybody was on it, and everybody started playing Nirvana and Metallica, and it happened completely by chance. I used to be a barman, and we always used to have a guitar in the bar, just playing, singing, jamming, and a random customer walked in one day, and he's like, oh, we've got a pub in Riebeek, don't you want to come play some songs for us? It's like, yeah, I'm sure we can do something, some cowboy night. It was like a whole Western party. And I was like, nudge my buddy, I'm like, you're gonna have to join me on this. And, cool. And then, yeah, that was our first gig, official gig. It ended up, I think we were booked for like an hour. I think we left here like 3 o'clock in the morning or something. It was, but you're young and you can still do that type of stuff. So it was awesome. It was a good party, and like, yeah, I think they had fun. I still got photos of it somewhere. It's like, yeah. The official Newton & Co band started around about 2004 already. It was me and 2 mates. Reino still plays with me all the years, he's the drummer. So me and him basically, and yeah, we've gone through a few bases since then. All long term, but they all tend to leave at some point. And then obviously Maria came along. She was the last one in the band. We actually had a guitarist, electric guitarist, and he left the band. And I said to her, I don't want to do this electric guitar, everybody's doing it. Let's try and get you in the band, do more like a acousticy, folky band type of thing, and bring the violin in as a lead instrument. And yeah, then it happened, and now we've gone into a cover band with a violin instead of electric guitar. So well, it's work, it's different, it draws people's attention. Since I started, don't even want to give away my age, but yeah, it's been a while, and technology has come so far, you know, and I love gadgets. I love embracing technology. It's not that I use it, it makes your life easier. You know, it fills up the sound. It's if I show you my pedal board, my acoustic board, if when me and Maria play or I play solo, I've got a vocal pedal on there that sings harmonies with me. I've got a looper on there with 3 parts that I can loop. I've got a kick pedal that creates like a drum sound, and I've got a multi-effects. So all of a sudden, I can do 3-4 people's work on my own, and it just fills up the sound. It's not about, you still can't recreate a band sound or anything like that, but it takes a 1-man or a 2-man show, and it makes it so much fatter and bigger. And it's just a little bit, a level above just sitting there with your acoustic guitar, because it's, I don't know, I don't even know if I could just do a show with just the acoustic guitar, because you feel so empty and it feels very stripped down. But the good parts is seeing places. You know, we've been to places where I would never have been as a normal person in my life. Like, you know, traveling, hotels, events, things like that. You get to places where you would never have been. You meet the most amazing people. That's really been the network I've built over 20 years of, you know, from all aspects of life, all from corporates to privates and musicians, you know, meeting other musicians and I think the hard side that people don't always realize is, like me and Maria have children. You know, so it's not just, oh, we get in our car and we go gig. Somebody's got to look after our children. We're away late nights, you know, you leave home early. So that type of thing comes into play once you have family and stuff. And I think the worst is packing up and breaking down gear. You know, everybody parties till 2 o'clock in the morning and they're like, no, play some more. And you're like, I've still got an hour and a half of loading to do before I can even drive home. And then I get home and I've got to offload another hour of all this gear. For the band rig, it's like a ton of gear that's got to be loaded in and out. You know, if there's one thing that music has taught me, it's like perseverance, keeping on going, you know. It's like, especially in South Africa, it's not the easiest industry. It's a reasonably small industry, and to keep on fighting. You know, it's been 20 years later, and you go, it's ups and downs, and it's good times and bad times, but you have to keep on going. Because it's like that little meme with a guy digging for gold and he turns around and it's just around the corner, you know. It's just like, you see that dream is always just like a half a meter away from you, and you just have to, so perseverance and keeping on. And yeah, believing in yourself, because people, you know, it's once again, for every 10 people that says something good, there's probably 20 saying something negative, and keeping above that, you know, and fighting every day, because you know to believe in yourself. We've played festivals all over the show, but I think our biggest, consecutively biggest, we used to play a few years running, Franschhoek. We had a very good relationship with the wine route, and we played the Bastille Festival and the Champagne Festival. You know, and that's when I see like 2,500+ people on the dance floor, and it's heaving, and you're playing for 3 hours or 2.5 hours straight, because if you leave, the dance floor empties out and you're not going to get them back, so you just keep on playing. And but just the energy, you know, the people's energy carry you through. As a person, as a human, I think my children are obviously, that's my proudest moment in life, the birth of my children. As a musician, I can't pinpoint one, but we've had some, you know, we've played for the Springboks, we've played just before the World Cups, winning World Cups, we've played for Richard Branson, you know, and I think proud is, if you've done an event and people are super happy and they come after the event to you and they're like, oh, you made our wedding, or yo, this event wouldn't have been the same without you guys. Or you're standing there and there's 2,500 people on the dance floor having the time of their life. You know, that's all super proud moments. You know, then you stand and you're feeling like, yeah, I've earned my keep today, and I've done my job. That's what they're paying you for. So, and if the people are happy, I'm happy, and you know, then you're proud. Because it's not just you, it's your team. That's proud moments.